Yeah, I'm a rapper, but I'm losing my respect for the genre.
Episode 30 of the Tom MacDonald journey. Guys, you know I'm always glad to have you guys back for the episodes. Shout out to you guys who've been keeping up with the journey and binging, going back to the beginning and going all the way through. Today, we're going to have a very special feature as well. This is another new feature that I haven't seen with Tom before. This is Tom MacDonald featuring Dax, Blame the Rappers. I don't know too much about Dax. I know much more about Tom MacDonald. I guess I'm about to find out exactly who he is, especially, and how they synergize together. Guys, that being said, let's get straight into the video. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm a rapper, but I'm losing my respect for the genre. How many songs about Xanax and alcohol are we dropping? How many kids we gonna kill for we admit it's a problem? Probably stop if it was one of our sons or one of our daughters. We know our
You know when Tom just be saying some truth bombs so casually, like he needs to stop doing that, because he's you know he's saying it in such a nonchalant way, like he ain't saying what he's saying. Like, but I guess he said he's fed up, right? And you know when you've been dealing with it for so long, it just gets like that. You know, it's like, how many times are we gonna have to kill these children? And that's a serious thing, don't get to say it. But it's like the irony of something. You're saying something so serious in such a non-serious way because of how much you see it happen. You're just tired of it. Roll that back, man. Tom just can't lie down on the floor right there and be saying some truth bombs like that. He's done with it, and I don't blame him. This has been a common theme throughout a lot of his tunes about he doesn't like the music industry, how he's tired of the message that they be purporting. You've been watching the journey, you will know that he's not changed his tune. He's saying the same things in different ways, and he's adding a little bit more as he goes along.
Yeah, I'm a rapper, but I'm losing my respect for the genre. How many songs about Xanax and alcohol are we dropping? How many kids we gonna kill for we admit it's a problem? Probably stop if it was one of our sons or one of our daughters.
Oh my God, he's lying in a grave. He's lying in a grave. That's a grave. And he's digging, is he digging his own grave right now? Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm a rapper, but I'm losing my respect for the genre. How many songs about Xanax and alcohol are we dropping? How many kids we gonna kill for we admit it's a problem? Probably stop if it was one of our sons or one of our daughters. We know our demographic is primarily youth. We glorify breaking the law to children in school. Kids copy what we see and imitate what we do. They'll go to jail for doing the things you thought them was cool. We put women in our videos exploiting their bodies, while little girls around the world grab their phone and they watch it. They need a...
He's cooking. He's cooking. I don't mean cooking as in he's saying good things. Cooking as in he's stopping so many truth bombs in such a casual manner. We got to hear that again. Like what you said about the children, how, you know, they're sponges. Come on now.
Imitate what we do. They'll go to jail for doing the things you thought them was cool. We put women in our videos exploiting their bodies, while little girls around the world grab their phone and they watch it. They need a realistic role model, not just a Barbie. They see strippers and escorts, but no lawyers or doctors. Hey, hip-hop, what the hell happened? It was power to the people and we like that stuff. These days you're promoting that it's fun to be an addict, so I'm asking, how could y'all write that, bruh? You can blame the rappers when you blow up, but your face...
Yo, this is already moving like one of those tunes that, you know, Tom's trying to push. But when he starts rapping and singing, how many views does this get? How many views? Because it's 5.9. So this is another one of those more low-key ones. I say low-key because, you know, when you've got songs like White Boy and what was that one with Nova? I forgot the name again. You guys know me too well by now. You know I'm gonna forget the names. You'll be surprised one day if I actually remember them. Bad News, I think that's his most popular one. Shout out to Jay, because he was telling me, because I used to think if a tune from Tom's popular, it's gotta be controversial. Because if you saw the come up on this journey that I had with so many back-to-back controversial songs, like especially around the White Boy phase. I think this was like around episode 7, 8. It was like a streak of like, you had Hell of It, obviously Dear Rappers, he was getting deep. And then, you know, he started getting into more... Did he was politically incorrect around the beginning as well? And was that before White Boys? Sad Rappers, do you know what I'm saying? This House, he was, you know what I'm saying? There was quite a few tunes in there where I was like, yeah. Yeah, Everybody Hates Me, politically incorrect. The Way I Am. Like, Tom was on smoke during that period. And it tended to reflect how many views he was getting on his tunes. Because I remember he did one called Castles, which was a more sentimental one. I don't think that one hit as hard, because that was more in your feelings and maybe more for the fans who actually appreciate him, who would appreciate that tune. But you can see, you know, controversy sells. And unless Tom's chatting about some crud and causing trouble, then oftentimes, at least at the beginning, it wasn't getting as many views. But then you got a tune like, you know, you got a tune like... What was it? Sorry. I literally just said it just a second ago. That's how bad I am with names. I literally just said it. Bad News. You got tunes like Bad News that was his actual most popular tune. And that one, he wasn't really getting controversial. It was actually a nice, you know, catchy, just sing-along tune. So not all of his tunes that are popular are controversial, which I started to realize as it grew on, because Tom's really growing as an artist. But yeah, man, he is spitting right now, and he's singing. He's in his own grave. He's rapping. I'm wondering how him and Dax are gonna synergize here.
Promoting that it's fun to be an addict, so I'm asking, how could y'all write that, bruh? You can blame the rappers when you blow us, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they've become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can't blame the rappers when you show up and love the songs that make you dumb. You can't blame.
Guys, he just said an important thing right there. How can you blame the rappers when your favorite song is about drugs? Tom said it. That's how it is. How can it's like at the same time, these are the people that are at the top, but they're at the top because we're pushing them. We're the ones giving them the buying their tickets to their shows, streaming their music, allowing them to make more money so they can make more songs about drugs, hedonism, sleeping around, debauchery, all of that. And do you know what? Like, you know, I feel like I've got a semi-answer. It's a bit, you know, it's a very dynamic answer because there's many parts to this. And I kind of fall into the realm of these, you know, it's their favorite song, not necessarily because that's the, you know, the song that they want to listen to as much. It's more just like, you know, when you've got everyone around you, those are the songs that get pushed more. You get influenced by that type of music. And then you've got other things in the media getting pushed, whether that's reality TV shows that promote, you know, sex and promote lasting and promote all these kind of toxicity, and you see all these examples of toxic relationships and all of this hedonism. I feel like your brain is gonna be less sensitive to it, and you're gonna end up being more naturally gravitate to all of those kind of songs because that's what's trendy. Especially when you're young, you don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And it seeps in from young, and then before you know it, you're listening to, you know, some tune about drugs, and you're buying tickets to some Satanist, Doja Cat, and you know, you're banging her songs, but you don't even realize. So that's where I kind of fall. It's deeper than just you're playing their favorite tunes. It's also because you've probably been socialized and brainwashed to like those types of things and desensitized to it to the point where now that's what you casually listen to. And you don't even realize what you're consuming. But Tom's got a big point here because we are the ones that are streaming it.
Love the song that make you dumb. You can't blame.
Making music is a privilege and a choice. And if you ever get to be successful, you must understand the people that you influence. I swear by what you say, and that the melodies you sing make wings, build dreams, and fill voids. We got medication straight through voice. Some give life, and some destroy. And even though this money seems nice, it can't come, so we must take that as a hint that there's other things in life we should enjoy. We move mountains, we cross states, we play roles in presidential debates. So don't you try and tell me making music is for fun and you don't care about the things that our music helped make. Man, I know I'm not perfect, but I'll change. I'm the outcome of this world and my pain, and this music is pills, and I promise this dose that you take won't make you say
You can.
Ooh, okay, Dak just came on saying, you know, music is deeper. Like this could be life or death for a lot of people. This is like a drug that you take, and one that can cause life or cause destruction. And he's saying, I'm gonna be the pill that, you know, the drugs, the metaphor of the pills, the theme of medicine. And he's saying, you take this pill, promise you're not gonna end up, you know, destructed, sick, and like all these other men that put those kind of pills out. You're gonna end up take it with life. And he's just saying you should need to take responsibility. Okay, Dax for President 2024. No. Nah, yeah, and he's matching Tom's energy, man. Dax can rap. I can see, and I like he's got this like passion to him. Do you get what I'm saying, guys? You hear the passion? I hear the passion. He's like, you know, I like this feature. I feel like every feature I've seen Tom on, they've complemented each other in some way. Mad Child especially, you know what I'm saying? So, and I've only seen him and Madchild, and if you want to count Nova as well, but obviously that's his girl, so of course they're gonna, you know, get along. But in terms of other people that, you know, he hasn't. I mean, even maybe not. Maybe they wouldn't get along. Maybe they realize they're not. But I would assume Tom and Nova get along because, you know. But anyways, yeah. The features I've seen with Tom, they've been very complimentary. What do you guys think? You guys agree?
Central debates. So don't you try and tell me making music is for fun and you don't care about the things that our music helped make. Man, I know I'm not perfect, but I'll change. I'm the outcome of this world and my pain, and this music is pills, and I promise this dose that you take won't make you say
You can blame the rappers when you blow up, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what happens after?
Yo, I ain't seen that this effect since This House, and he had it. He was more serious then. I feel like does he edit his own videos? Cause I'm starting to notice some common themes with the way he edits. Just a little subtle thing. Cause I edit my own videos, so no editor. You know, I do it. So when I notice things like that a bit more so. So yeah, I mean, you got to see through him looking to the side whilst Dax looking through it. Reminded me of that This House where he was looking to the side again. I think he had a bandana, and you just had like some, you know, rain clouds in the background with some thunder striking down, and it's like a nice cool visual to do, visual trick. But yeah, it's just a music video. Like I like what they're doing. Tom digging his own grave. Dax is kind of coming on this like trying to almost evangelize kind of approach, saying like wake up to the real stuff, take responsibility. I'm gonna be the beacon for goods, you know, whilst the clouds are in the background. You know, and yeah, this is the singing as well. So this is a real like song that I feel like they're trying to really push to get to as many people as possible.
Are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they've become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can blame the rappers when you show up and love the song that make you dumb. You can blame the Yeah, I'm a rapper, but I swear that I'm embarrassed. Half of these artists can't even talk, they just mumble the lyrics. And the teenagers listen while they rebel from their parents, while the rappers tell them pop a pill, buy Gucci and wear it. They say screw the police, break the rules, smoke weed, buy some shoes you don't need, rep the hood in your street. All these rappers holding guns and now the kids want some. Mess around and kill a homie, you can't clean that blood. We encourage being stupid with our music, and we're normal.
Oh my god. Pull that back. Tom's spitting, man. He's like, from singing to rapping, bros, he can do so much, man. He's such an artist. Come on.
I'm a rapper, but I swear that I'm embarrassed. Half of these artists can't even talk, they just mumble the lyrics. And the teenagers listen while they rebel from their parents, while the rappers tell them pop a pill, buy Gucci and wear it. They say screw the police, break the rules, smoke weed, buy some shoes you don't need, rep the hood in your street. All these rappers holding guns and now the kids want some. Mess around and kill a homie, you can't clean that blood. We encourage being stupid with our music, and we're normalizing.
That's so mess around and kill your homie, you can't clean that. But these kids are such sponges, man. I know because I'm one. Just came up the womb yesterday. You know, I had to step off TikTok. For you guys that don't know, I had to step off TikTok because all that they're pushing is just the first raps, nonsense, kids just moving, doing some weird stuff. And when I'm on TikTok, I just slowly feel my life force being drained away. And before you know, it's 2 hours have gone by, and I'm like, what have I done with my life? I've got YouTube videos to be making, and they haven't came out yet. That's not actually why I've been going to my YouTube channel for like 4 days now. That's not actually because of anything to do with stuff that's in my control. It's more stuff to do with stuff that's out of my control. A lot of this week's been very busy, but as soon as I can get videos out, I'm gonna drop them for you guys. So I'm dropping one today, and I'll be dropping one tomorrow, and a day after that. So don't think I'm going anywhere. You know, I'm a hard-working young man. All right, I get it done. Shout out to Tom. But now, I have to remove. See, I'm someone that's very intentional with how I invest my time, especially since I listened to Tom Macdonald. And when he was talking about that in Hell of It, you know, like, how can you, like, if you're consuming, I always forget the line with it. He said, if you're consuming and eating, like, if you eat at McDonald's and you consume trash, then why are you surprised when you start producing crap? Because that's what you're consuming. I butchered the line. I know someone's going to comment down in the section below, tell me exactly what that line was. But please do, if you do that. But yeah, that's true, you know. You got to be really intentional with what you consume. And I've noticed that from a young age. I've changed so much when I've started YouTube. You guys can see how I started the journey and how I am now. I'm I'm not that different as my opinion and my mindset, but it's like how I carry myself and I conduct myself. So I go in gym a lot more. That's what I'm saying. And I'm putting my energy in more beneficial things. You know what I'm saying? And as much as I do content creation, my biggest tip for you guys that watch these videos, as much as I know you guys love my videos, of course, because you know you're watching the series and stuff. Make sure you don't spend too much time online, because it's a snowball effect, and sometimes you can really miss out on some really important things. And that's something I noticed, especially when I was on social media, growing up in the social media world and being on YouTube as a content creator and other TikTok and other platforms. You really do realize the impact of what you consume and how that really does affect your life. So, Tom's spitting facts as always.
Or moral standards while we do it. Little boys see the way that women look on our videos and assume it's real life, project that image on little girls. It's unrealistic. If you're young and you listen, you are one in a million. You are loved, you are different. Hey, hip hop. I know life moves on, but while I'm here, how could you write that, dog? You can blame the rappers when you blow up, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they've become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can blame the rappers when you show up and love the song that make you dumb. You can blame the rappers. Dollar bills and popping pills like party songs. It's not cool in real life. Cheap thrills and going till the morning comes. See what that feels like. You can blame the rappers when you blow up, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they've become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can blame the rappers when you show up and love the song that make you dumb. You can blame the rappers.
Video by Nova Rockefeller. Shout out to Nova as always. Shout out to Tom. Shout out to the HOG. Shout out to Dax. Guys, if you're new here, after every single video I do, especially in these music videos, I do a final thoughts section. Guys, you guys ready for the final thoughts? I've got a lot to say. Even though I said a lot during the video, but deal with it. Anyways, guys, so basically what I have to say, so first of all, I would like to say this came out during the time, because obviously the tune he released before that was coronavirus, and Tom was putting out a very important message during such a turmoil, such a treacherous, cloudy, mercurous, I can't speak. Such a just, difficult times, and that was like a nice tune to help kind of bring people together and unify people regardless of what side you were on. And I feel like I'm starting to get a bit of that theme in this tune as well, where he's kind of taken a more like, I'm trying to really let it be known and be intentional with my music and put out good music and say where I stand in this agenda that's being pushed, and say that I'm not a part of it, and this, just distinguishing myself from it. And I'm also going to collaborate with independent artists, I think that's independent, who also support that sort of message. Like, it seems like right now he's on his I'm trying to build people up. That's the kind of impression I got from this tune. Not only that, the chorus was really catchy. It was one of those ones that I can imagine you're on a concert just swaying your hands to. I was swaying my hands in this video. The music video in itself was very reflective of what he was talking about, how he's digging his own grave, and I think it reflected the irony in how we're digging our own graves by listening to that kind of music. And we need to wake up and realize that our brains really are like sponge. You dip it in water, it doesn't matter for like a fraction of a second. The second you take that sponge out, it's not going to be dry, it's going to have driplets of water on it, and that's how your brain is. If you consume stuff, it doesn't matter if you consumed one video, 2 videos, just 5 seconds of a video, the second you now take it out, you don't know how that's going to affect your brain in ways, and it will affect your brain because of that type of tune. So really be intentional with what you're consuming. You know, we want to blame the rappers, but we're the ones where our favorite songs is about selling drugs. Guys, if you made it this far, make sure you comment down another red heart in the comment section below, because we need that heart continuing from the theme of coronavirus. If you haven't checked out my previous episodes, what are you guys doing? Make sure you go back and check it along the way, because not only will you have the content, you're also going to see me grow, and you're going to see Tom grow as nice. And I'm the only channel on YouTube that's going to go in the exact order that needs to be done, every single tune in this discography, okay? Shout out to Tom. Hopefully maybe Tom will see one of these videos, because that'll be interesting to see how he reacts to some of these videos, or he responds. So yeah, that'll be cool. But anyways, guys, as always, I've been your boy JayFlex. This has been Tom MacDonald featuring Dak, and you guys have been absolutely wonderful. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.